G'day guys, my name is Lord Tomo. We're going to get into another Sonic the Hedgehog toy item collector review. As you know, I'm Lord Tomo with the good old blue steel Sonic the Hedgehog doing absolutely nothing. It's actually 3-4 in the morning. Just finished work, decided to do a quick review because I haven't done it for the last week. So I'm going to do kind of like a dual pack sort of review of sorts. This is a 20th anniversary Sonic the Hedgehog towel set. This is one of them and this is the other one. Basically, this was released more or less in conjunction with other Sonic the Hedgehog merchandise during the 20th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog, which was roughly 5 years ago, I think it was. Yeah, maybe. Could be wrong. Essentially, this was just... They released a copious amount of things, of course. This was the towel set. I was kind of more or less... I wouldn't say resentful. I was kind of more or less on the iffy side, the bench side of if I was going to get this or not. I figured since my channel is predominantly just reviewing Sonic the Hedgehog merchandise, I might as well just, review the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is by far not ugly at all. It is pretty decent, pretty awesome. I did open it up just to make this whole review a little faster for those who care for speedy reviews and all that sort of stuff, so who knows. So yeah, this was released in Japan only, and you could only purchase it in Japan at the time. You can purchase it now these days on eBay. That's where I got these ones anyway, and various other websites like Japan Auction and Amazon, I think, and all that sort of stuff. I haven't checked recently, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna close this up here. So let's talk about the actual packaging, overall rarity, and all that sort of stuff. So this is the actual box itself. It's predominantly blue, as plays homage to, of course, Sonic the Hedgehog, and this is what the actual towel is gonna look like. It's for this box anyway. I'm gonna show you the other box as well. So yeah, that's the actual, more or less, towel. You have the good old Sonic the Hedgehog, kind of classic Esco-West sort of pose that they mostly do with the modern Sonic the Hedgehog, which isn't bad, but it's pretty unique in its own right. Of course, you have the logo anniversary, 10th anniversary Sonic the Hedgehog. It's going to have all these different colors, which is going to look vibrant. You have good old Sonic the Hedgehog and all that sort of stuff. You have something at the very bottom, Japanese. You have more stuff, more Japanese. And if I flip it around, it just has Sonic the Hedgehog with a bunch of stars. Could be a rating system. I have absolutely no idea. I would imagine so. Not really. I don't think so. I think it's trying to go for the whole, little logo, magical sort of aspect to it. That's my guess. At the very bottom, you have anniversary Sonic the Hedgehog, 20th Sonic the Hedgehog. It's pretty weird that they would write it the way they did. I would imagine them saying 20th anniversary Sonic the Hedgehog, but this has anniversary 20th Sonic the Hedgehog. One could construe this as being their 20th iteration of Sonic the Hedgehog, which may or may not be the case. Who knows? At the top, it's exactly the same, only done in blue. At the actual side, he has more Japanese stuff, I could only imagine. This is pretty much standard in most modern Sonic the Hedgehog items anyway. On the other side, absolutely this pretty much nothing. The same, pretty. And you have a whole bunch of... Pardon me, you have a whole bunch of Japanese stuff. I'm guessing it's the obligatory warnings and safeties and all that sort of stuff. It's made in China, no surprises there. And of course, it's a Sega prize. My guess is you could have obtained this at the Joy Plus in Japan. Pretty cool, pretty awesome. Overall, this box is quite impressive, actually. I like the blends of the actual colors that go throughout the whole unified box. The only, I guess, downside, if at all, it's the red. It doesn't really go on the other sides, but it does go at the bottom. And obviously the back, it's just a small nitpick, but I would have preferred it. That's just me. But that's this box. The second box, let's put this aside there, is, let me move, just let me close this up. There we go, should have done that in the beginning. The next one is exactly the same box, only the different color iteration. This one, as you can probably tell over here, it's predominantly blue on that side, not white. Or you could say it's predominantly white, but there has more lines of blues and all that sort of stuff, whereby this is predominantly white, therefore the casing itself is white. Exactly more or less the same in terms of obligatory information. The only difference is the color scheme. For example, over here you have, of course, Sonic the Hedgehog obligatory information that's required, a bunch of Japanese words, but on the background here you have obviously Sonic the Hedgehog, predominantly from the background of white, and you have, of course, white checkered marks, which plays homage to the Green Hill Zone. At the top, just like the original, it says Sonic the Hedgehog. At the very bottom, it says Sonic the Hedgehog. And at the back, obligatory information. Once again, this is more or less, I would imagine, purchased in Joypolis or one in Joypolis, who knows. More Sonic the Hedgehog obligatory information. On the actual other side, it's the same. yeah, so it's not bad. Color scheme wise, I like to think the blue one looks way much better than the actual white one itself. Not to say that this one looks bad or by any stretch of the imaginations. I just prefer the blue. I'm not a big fan of white too much. It kind of doesn't really reflect too much well, whereby this one is vibrant, collector friendly in terms of visuality, if that's even a word, from an visual perspective and all that sort of stuff. Whereby this one kind of looks dead, monotone, if that. If they maybe had Sonic the Hedgehog, I guess, more brighter, even though that's not his original color scheme, it would appear more vibrant to the audience, whereby, I don't know, yeah, the skin tones of the skin tone on this one is of a lighter shade, whereby this one looks more accurate in terms of Sonic the Hedgehog. But overall, the boxes is what it is. I know I'm going too much into the box, but essentially the box is, I guess, part of it. This is the actual towel itself. It does come packaged in this little wrap, which isn't bad. It's just, I guess it is what it is. That's all I can say. Both of them are packaged. I'm not going to go too much in depth about packaging in that sense. And to be directly honest, this material, I don't know if it's polyester, if it's cotton. I would imagine this has a, I'm trying to find a tag. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what it is. It doesn't say. It's a whole bunch of Japanese text. Cotton. I'm going to assume it's cotton. Could be wrong. This is the actual... yeah, the tag. I don't know what it says. I'm guessing it's cotton. It's got this very, very nice warmish feel. It is too small for me, of course. Essentially, this is one side. Can't really show you the full extent to this. And if you flip it all the way, that's the other side, which isn't bad. It's the color scheme is not that bad in terms of how vibrant it is. I thought this was personally going to be dull, but look, it's impressive nonetheless. On the actual back side here, it's absolutely nothing. It's white all around, but yeah, it's not bad at all. I'm quite impressed with this actually. But yeah, that's that. Thoughts? That's my guess. I'm going to put this aside for now, and we'll go to the other one. The other one isn't my favorite, just because the color scheme itself is pretty dull, to be honest. I'll show you what it is. That's one side. It plays suit to the packaging as well. It's pretty dull, it's pretty mundane, it's monotone, it's just doesn't sell it. You could probably make this into like a wall kind of like scroll thing, plastered on your wall if you wanted to. But yeah, on the back it's absolutely nothing too crazy, nothing too miraculous. It is what it is. That's boring. That's the best way I can describe that, guys. It is boring. But look, for the most part, interesting pace and that sort of stuff. I prefer this one better, both in packaging and as well as the towel itself. This one isn't bad. It's just ranked second in terms of this. I'm not even going to put this equal. This is, for the most part, not the best design. Of course, that being said, I got this in a package deal. If I knew how much or whatever it was, yeah. How much did I get it for? I got it for about $100 all up, including shipping, so about $50 each. A little pricey, I know, but I wanted to show you guys, what's out there in the Sonic the Hedgehog merchandise. In terms of rarity, look, I'm not 100% sure what's the collectability of merchandise of this. I know they've stopped making it, which I guess would increase the value. I opened up the seal at the top so I can show you guys with only the sticky tape, not the damage to box or anything, just to show you guys. It's not bad, but look, maybe 6 stars out of 10. I really don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Leave some comments at the bottom on what your thoughts of it. But yeah, 6 stars out of 10. Got about $100, $50 each. Pricey, I know, but why not? You could probably purchase this on eBay and all that sort of fun stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for checking out this review. Stay tuned. I will be reviewing more, of course, as you can probably imagine. Anyway, guys, take care, peace out, and speed on.